Hello, I am Jashykins, and this is a mini review that is not intended for kids. Mini reviews are spoiler free, so if you are interested in anything I'm reviewing, don't worry about being spoiled. And as always, when I have a script is there, camera's there, and feeds over here. So if you sometimes see me, looking this direction, that's why. I love looking at myself. Why do you why do you think I make videos? I mean, I look so awesome. Anyways, today's ah, sorry, I just never mind what I did. But anyways, today's mini review is of The Dresden Files Summer Night by Jim Butcher, which I'm glad is easier to pronounce than one of the previous books in the series. Anyways, Susan Rodriguez left Chicago as she was a vampire, and her feelings for Harry Dresden made her too confused. Ever since she left, Harry has been in a downward spiral, and his mind is focused only on finding a cure to make his girlfriend human once again. But his mind is stable enough to know making a deal with a fairy is not something a sane person does. However, Harry finds himself having to find who killed the summer night for Queen Mab, because if he doesn't, the White Council will hand him over to the vampires as a peace offering. This book really goes into detail to show the reader how much Harry has changed for the worse. There is still a good person inside of him, but he is extremely apathetic at the start. Billy and the other good werewolves from oh god, here's the title I hate saying. Why did I have to put it in this review? Why couldn't I just say the second book in the series or something? No, I had to put the title in. No, yeah, you're smart, Josh. Anyways, Billy and the other good werewolves from Full Moon provide him with much needed support. It was really good to see how the werewolves had become much more experienced. It turns out that Harry's fairy godmother sold his debt to Queen Mab. This, therefore, allows Mab to get Harry to do what she wants. See, says he can refuse to solve the mystery of the winter. God, I have a script. I have the words right in front of me. This is one of the things I can actually do. Summer, winter. What's the difference? What really is the difference between summer and winter? And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Floridian, and the seasons sort of change really differently down here. But okay, let's try that again. Let's see if I can read words that are just right in front of me. Anyways, she says he can refuse to solve the mystery of the summer night's murder, but she leaves out the part about the White Council wanting to sell out Harry. Therefore, the only way he can live is by solving the mystery. This book really focuses on fairy politics. As the summer night has been killed, everyone is suspicious of Mab, who is the Queen of Winter. While fairies can't tell lies, they can hide the truth, which forces Harry to use all of his wits to figure out what is actually going on. And let's be honest, on a good day, Harry has about one brain cell, so really tough. As Harry had to solve the mystery of a murder, readers got to see how fairy hierarchy works in the series. Excuse me? God, I really should practice there. But anyways, excuse me. Sidhe. Sidhe appear to be very high-ranking fairies. So calling them fairies is a really, really, really big insult. Anyways, there are two fairy courts, summer and winter, each representing their season so that winter appears mostly cruel and summer appears mostly kind. But that doesn't mean summer is all good and winter is all bad. It's much more complicated than that. This book introduces the idea of changelings who are half human and half fairy. Eventually, they have to decide whether to become a mortal or a fairy. This ends up providing both an interesting subplot as well as making the mystery even more complicated. In this book, we finally encounter Elaine Lillian Mallory. What we knew of her before Summer Night was she was Harry's first love and betrayed him, leading him to kill her. However, there were hints in the previous books that indicated she wasn't actually dead, so it just appeared really obvious to me. I mean, even, having read the series before, this seemed like really obvious. Like, you can't keep on mentioning this character without this character actually appearing, so and the whole, oh, was she dead or was she not thing, and like, okay, she's got to appear. So I'm sorry, I just didn't really consider that a spoiler. It just seemed too obvious. Anyways, Elaine was not how I had pictured her in my mind. I thought she'd be an outright villain and would use Harry for her own purposes. Yet in parts of the book, she seemed kind, and I could see how Harry would fall for her. This book does a good job with having her not be evil and not good either. And before I finish this review, I just have to say this. Murphy was a total badass in this book. She's not in it much, but she is able to fight alongside Harry in one scene, and damn, is that awesome. It's awesome. Fangirling. I would recommend Summer Night to fans of the Dresden Files and lovers of urban fantasy mysteries. And if my review interested you, everywhere I post this video, I put a link to buy the book. So, if this, yeah. And if you want to help me out and, not just Jim Butcher, the author, well, actually buying the book via the link I provided to buy the book, does help me out slightly because I'm an Amazon associate. So there's that. And all other ways to help me out. Consider liking, like this video. Like, mess with that algorithm, make this more likely to appear. Comment on this video. I mean, what did you think of Summer Night? Did you like it? Did you not? Did I do a terrible review, or was this awesome? And subscribe, because I do mini reviews, dramatic readings, full length reviews, and every now and again I get the Raven Speaks episode out. Those are now really rare, but when I can't keep my mouth shut about a topic, I release those. So, yeah. And now I have to turn over here to end this stream. Before I go, I want to say I hope you're all doing well, and this camera angle doesn't look, too awkward. Yeah, it looks really awkward. I should have said my like goodbyes, while facing the camera. Oh well, can't change that now. And until next video, goodbye.